How's it going, guys? This man here, today back for a brand new video. Today will be a Snapchat Q&A. Now, if your question is not in this video, I do apologise. We did get a few questions, a lot of questions from the one person, but if you want to be in with a chance of maybe the next time I do this, I will put on my story when I do it. To be in and sending me a question, just add me as a friend. It's Days26. You probably noticed at this point, just add me. And yeah, let's get down to the questions. So my opinion on the PewDiePie situation. I don't think that he meant it the way he did. He was just trying to do like a dank meme, really, like a dank joke that didn't turn out too well because a lot of people were really supporting it, basically. Now, the media has obviously blown it a bit out of proportion. It clearly wasn't anti-Semitic to Jews and shit like that. All he did was basically, for like 5 seconds, just dress up as Hitler and just, you know, play some stuff. Now, obviously, people get easily offended at that because people don't actually get the jokes. Myself, didn't even know about it till I watched a few videos on it. I'm not even offended by it. I don't actually care. I like dank, like, comedy. I like dank meme videos and stuff like that. So it was, I didn't laugh, but, you know, like, he said the N-word in most of his videos. If you haven't seen that, you know, I think it was just the media blown out of proportion, but at the same time, he was a very, very big YouTuber, so he probably shouldn't have done those type of things. Like, his ties with YouTube, technically, because he got cut away from his network, is what they're saying, and Disney. But I think, though, who was it, the Wall Street Journal decided to just blow it up and make it seem a lot worse than it is. I don't think PewDiePie's like that. And yeah, I'd say most of his fans are just gonna stick with him, and you know, and the people who are getting annoyed about it just blown out of the water, really. That's really all I have to say about it. On to the next question. I think we'll go, what's your biggest fear in the world? Now, it's kind of a weird one. Not gonna lie. It's kind of the fear of dying. I know it sounds a bit odd, but like, you know, it's just so many questions. It's like, what happens when you die? Do you just lie in a hole? Do you come back? Like, what the fuck? Do you know you're dead? Do you like can you float away and look at your body? Like, there's been so many movies that have tried to like anticipate what would happen and stuff like that. It's just kind of just the fear of like, out of nowhere, snap, you can die. It's just like, what the fuck? It's a bit odd. And actually spiders. I'm going to say this in a Q&A. I don't really tell this to many people, but I actually don't like spiders. Now, I'm not talking about like small spiders or daddy long legs. Couldn't actually care about them. I mean like big like spiders like tarantulas and shit. And snakes. Hate snakes as well. So, anyways, on to the next question. Okay, this one comes in from Lorcan. Actually, I forgot to say most people that have actually said these. Yeah, you've seen their name, but I forgot to say it. This one came in from Lorcan. It says, will I come to my old secondary school basically at lunchtime? I don't think so, not around this level, but if we ever got bigger, like, you know, maybe around about like 500k, maybe a mil, then I wouldn't bother to come in. It'd be kind of funny, just like, you know, going in and meeting you guys, you know. I probably, maybe, okay, I'm not going to put it down as a straight solid no, but obviously not at this point, because that would just be kind of a bit odd. I'd probably be told to leave pretty quick, so yeah, I won't. On to the next question. Okay, this one comes in from Ryan K, and he says, have I ever met a famous footballer? Now, not particularly mesh as such, but as you know, I was at City. I was under pitch. I did actually get my ticket signed by Micah Richards, but I didn't really meet him because he was getting rushed off the pitch as such. Yeah, so actually, there is a funny thing. If you go and search one of the Man City games, like for when they win the title and people run onto the pitch, you can see me, but I can't find it. It's on like Sky Sports. I'm actually climbing over like one of the barriers wearing like a green hoodie, and I know it was me. Yeah, that's just basically it. I've never really met a famous footballer. I'm trying to think. I've met some of the Arsenal under-17s, but they don't really count. Nah, I haven't actually ever met a famous footballer. Have you? Put it down below. On to the next question. Okay, maybe I should stop fucking saying that. That sounds a bit odd. I don't actually know who asked this one, but it says, have you ever stolen anything? Now, I think everyone as a kid's probably stolen one or two things. Like, I think maybe from Eurogiant, like one of them Euro shops, and I was like 4 or 5, I stole a pair of sunglasses or something. My parents never realised. I don't know. Not in recent memory. I remember that I used to have a friend who came to Tesco who would just rob a load of things instead of buying them. And it would be a bit weird because we'd be walking around, I'd actually buy my stuff and he'd rob it, and it'd just be like, yeah. Like, I remember one time the manager caught us and he literally was looking at me, and he was looking at him, and I just got unpaid for my things, and the other lad was told to leave. So yeah, I've never really stolen anything that I can think of notable. Like, you know, it could have been something small, but none notable. So that answers your question. Not going to say on to the next one because it's getting a bit stupid at this point. Okay, so this one comes in from, I think, a guy called I'm Awesome, and it is, who is your top 5 YouTubers and why? Okay, well, it's funny you could say this. I actually do kind of like top 5 lists a lot, so probably top 5 central. I've been watching a lot of his videos recently. He's quite a good YouTuber. What culture wrestling? Now, I used to be a very, very big fan of wrestling when I was like 2010, I think, till I was like 12 or 13, around then, and then I just kind of got out of it. But I do watch some of the pay-per-views, being honest. I watched the Royal Rumble recently. I probably watched WrestleMania. I watched the Elimination Chamber. They were all kind of interesting. I like the channel because it's just kind of funny. Chris MD, because, you know, FIFA, football, kind of just connects to everything. He's actually a very good YouTuber. TGF Bro, and they're there for challenges. They're actually so funny if you've never seen them. Yeah, they're just brilliant. And I'm trying to think of a fifth. See, I watch a lot of YouTubers, but I don't really know who to say is my favourite. Probably Memeulous and Willanee, like commentary channels in general, Pyrocynical, all them, because they're just quite funny. Leafy, not really. Leafy, I used to watch a lot, but you know, his channel's kind of dying, so you know. And yeah, so even some smaller ones like Brad Does Banter and what's his name, Giraffe or Gaff, I don't know how to say his name, but him. And like EK, all them, they're just actually really, really good, like YouTubers in general. Quite good commentary channels. So on to the next question. So Sneaky has actually asked a lot of questions. I'm just going to pick out a few of them that I'm going to answer. My phone's here if you're wondering what the hell I'm actually looking at. This is where I have all the questions. Have you ever met someone with a better beard than yourself? Yes, I have actually. I've met a lot of people with better beards than me. I met someone that had a beard down to like, down to like here. It was pretty mad. I was like, what the fuck? Usually, not really. I've had people come up to me and they're like, I wish I could grow a beard like that. Oh fuck, and I just be like, oh yeah, cool. The answer is yes, but I'm not 100% sure. Like, I have met a few people that have better beards than me, basically. Would you ever do YouTube full time? If it was ever the possibility, yes, but it matters like where I am at the time. Like, if I get into college but get like this to do as a full time job, I probably won't take it unless I reach like maybe 1 million. Because there's no real point of me leaving college at the same time, just in case, you know, this falls through and a backup plan as such. Most embarrassing moment of your life. Now, this actually comes in from Aaron, my friend. You know him as something else, but I will not say it. Now, what's the most embarrassing moment? The most embarrassing moment? That's a good question. I was trying to think about this, and I had to have a long hard think about it. It's probably when I got stuck in a baby swing. I think everyone's probably done this at least once in their life. I was like 12 or 13. I'll show up like pictures or something from when I was like 13 or 12 or 13. I was a lot bigger than I am now. I know that might come as a surprise, but I actually was. So when I got stuck in this, it wasn't that much of a surprise, but it was more at the point, like, it was actually starting to hurt me, and it looked quite embarrassing. Look, you know, if it didn't need any, like, butter or anything, but I think my dad might have had to come up and help me in, like, a children's park, and it just looked awkward, okay? If you put down your most embarrassing moment, it was a tie between when I fell at a house party between a door and hit my head against it. But it was between them two. And anyways, on to the last question. This one is the real hard hitting stuff. Nudes at 1 mil. Now, we're 998k away from that, but fucking sure, why not? If we ever hit 1 million, yeah, sure, we'll release them. Why not? But anyways, hopefully you did enjoy this Q&A that I said was going to come up on a Saturday, and I've actually got it on a Saturday. Hopefully I can edit this and enter before it's fucking the end of Saturday. But anyways, if you did enjoy the video, please hit the like button. If you want to be in my next Q&A and I didn't actually answer one of your questions, add me on Snapchat down below. And anyways, if you are new, hit subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.